So we're in Watford today. We've been here quite a few times, haven't we? We've literally been here 20 minutes and I've just started looking around trying to find some signs of rats. And the first thing I've noticed is this has been put in several years ago, I think.
Yeah.
And the first thing I thought, you know what, this is one of the only things that has actually changed in the period of time that the lady has lived here. So you've got to, go through a process that makes sense. If you look in there, you can see where the rats have been coming up that. So then it tells you that whatever this is connected to, there is a source of rats. And then I turn this over. If you look there, that's all covered in.
Well found.
And then if you look at this, what I've just noticed, look at this, it's absolutely shredded.
Yeah.
So you can see all that.
Been chewing away on that.
So somehow the rats have been in here, in this thing that goes all the way along.
Aco drain.
The Aco drain, and they haven't managed to make a hole in it, which is quite impressive, really.
You know what would happen then over time? What would happen is you get normal pest controllers out, and what they'd say is go, oh, look, I found a hole in your Aco drain. That's how the rats are getting in because they live over there or over there, and that's how they're getting into your house. It just ain't true. It ain't true. Watch some more of our videos and you'll find out why. So if you find a hole going into your house, it's probably not how the rats are getting in your house. It might be how they're getting out your house, but it's not how they're getting in. Keep watching.
And the other thing is, that pipe there goes into this. As we was just saying, that leads to the source of the rats. That doesn't mean that that's an issue. I'm saying at this point that that is not an issue. If you look in here, you can see all the rat droppings on the sides. So the rats are obviously jumping from here. I don't even know how they're doing it. And then they're getting into that pipe somehow, which we know because we see
there might be a little bit of gnawing on there as well. Can't quite make it out.
So one of the first things I want to do is I want to go up that pipe to see there because our customer is having all of her problems in that part of the house and up there. So I think we should go that way first.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see what we find.
Let's cure yet another ongoing rat problem that no one else can seem to solve. Before we come out and do a rat-free lifetime guarantee for you, you're going to need to speak to your neighbours. And this is kind of why there isn't a problem on the neighbours' property so far that we found. But what you can see, if there was a problem, these are all scratch marks of the 3 toes of the rat luck. It's where they've come up to the end of this pipe, and if there was a broken pipe there, well, this lady here would be having problems and not our lovely client. Just to show you that that's one of the reasons why we always treat your house holistically. So we look at everyone in the street's drainage problems as well. Just thought I'd show you that as a little bit of interest, getting that next manhole then.
So we've surveyed all of these pipes here. This goes into here. Another pipe goes into there. These are all fine. All of this is completely fine. This is also fine. Believe it or not, that from there to there is also fine. So everything from here back to there is completely fine. Minus the amount of limescale in it, but it's not really causing an issue at the moment. What we're going to do now is go under there, but that pipe's going to go underneath there, and I reckon we're going to find some interesting things under there. Great, we found the manhole. Who knows, we might be able to get that out. I can hear the water running in there. That was on the camera, so we should be all right. This is the manhole that we was in. We can tell that because the our camera's there. All these scratch marks, but I think there's a gap up there.
I think that is for them, I believe.
Well, what happens, sir,
maybe
is
not.
it comes from there and comes down this way. That manhole there comes into here as well. And this is like the through run here, which takes it all down to the main sewer. But you can see in there, you see on the top of that orange pipe, well, like Ricky was just saying, there's loads of, so the darkness on the sides, that's the waxy coating of the rat's fur. And where it sits on the top, that's where it's all clear.
Look at the scratch marks going into this pipe here.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't think that's the problem. I think one of these is going to be the issue, because that one looks a bit old. Someone must be washing some paintbrushes out.
I think so. Oh, it's going to be getting all over our camera.
It's all right. It won't stick to it. We'll try and get the camera around now and have a look in those.
What we got here, man?
Okay. There's a screwdriver there. Look at them little fun guys over there. Those funny guys. Look at that.
Fun guy to be with. Well, there's this here as well, which... Well, when you see that kind of build quality, it kind of makes you wonder about everything else, doesn't it?
Well, that's all concrete. You can. It looks like there's actual footprints in that. I'm trying to zoom in.
Oh, there is. Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute. No, it's not. It's just shit in the water. No.
But this is.
Yeah.
That's their little skid marks.
You know what I find incredible about these mushrooms that have come out of here? Somehow there's mycelium either in the rat poo or in the human poo that they've eaten, then it's gone through their gut biome, Then it's come out here, and then it's grown mushroom heads to carry on its life.
Well,
yeah,
that's-
that's definitely where the rats are getting out, isn't it? You can see that there is really spotless.
And this is 30 metres away from our customer.
Yeah.
30 metres away from where our customer is hearing the problems. We're not saying this is 100,000,000% what it is, because we've got a couple more pipes to check, but looks like it is, doesn't it?
Yeah, we just
It
got.
just shows you, if you're going to get a survey and they're going to just do to your boundary, get rid of them, man. Get rid of them, because you ain't going to solve the problem. What they'll do, they'll just keep coming back out, charging you more, going, oh, that's over your boundary. That's over your boundary. I can't do anything.
Well, I suppose if that's how they make their money.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah. Oh, in fact, I've just realised that there.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't realise that was there. And the other thing is, people will say, "Oh, you're 30 metres away. How could that possibly be where the rat's coming from?" Look in front of us.
Yeah.
It's all concrete
floor.
concrete everywhere. The rats will just get under this and under the house.
I mean, look how clean it is in there. Look.
Oh wow.
The torch is a bit bright for it there.
Don't zoom in. Yeah, zoom it out a bit.
Yeah. Look how the pebbles inside are literally.
Yeah. And
shiny.
on the left, yeah, so yeah, they're squeezing round that, aren't they?
And they're getting out round the manhole underneath the concrete slab. I think these houses have got concrete slabs as well, but the extension, so that might have wooden floors, but this is going to have a concrete floor. They get underneath there, go underneath that floor, which joins onto our customer's concrete floor. Then they burrow about underneath there and then pop up in your cavity walls.
Well, actually, this is all one big house, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
of course
all,
it is, yeah.
There's no gap between them. The
Yeah.
other thing is, look at that there. Look at all the scratch marks. Look at that. There's 3 or 4 little lines in there.
That looks. I'm intrigued
Yeah,
by this
that-
one as well. Yeah, let's get the camera in.
Let's
see what
carry
else
on.
we'll
This is
find.
the last bit of pipes that we need to survey, but we're 99% certain that that is the issue. But we're going to carry on going just to be extra sure that it's all right.
Lucky here, I've gone up this pipe up this direction, and somehow, let me go a bit closer up to that.
I've got a feeling that's cast iron. I do, but it might be pipe.
I
Oh, look
think
at that!
it's-
Look at the scratch marks off the rats. Can you see that? Oh no, it's hair. It's hair.
Oh, someone's hair getting
Yeah.
stuck on it.
But I
Yeah.
think that was sat in the bottom of the pipe, and over the years, the calcium and the limescale in there
Yeah.
has solidified that to the outside pipe because there's no concrete in there. So we've opened the side of that. We're going to try and dislodge it with the camera.
It's amazing that. Well, you know what I think as well, because that's been apart a couple of times.
Yeah.
That's what I think, and it's been blocked in the past a few times, and it's no surprise because having that there,
Yeah.
it's amazing that the toilet, the poo and stuff goes over the top, but somehow it is. So we're going to try and dislodge that for the next door neighbours, and yeah, hopefully we can dislodge it because we want to get past that and have a look, don't we? Right, let's try it. Let's get the camera down there.
So we can still see that's there. I've got the camera and the rods, and I'm going to see. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Let's see if I can get it.
You got it?
Did that hit it? Oh, yes. That's just broke one piece off. Oh, I didn't even get it on camera. There we go. I just broke. Yeah, that's loose.
Shall I try and push it from the other end with the rods now?
I don't think you're going to get a rod to go around it. It's a 90-degree bend. That needs flushing, so hopefully, yeah, them loose, look.
Yeah, them bits of pipe, aren't they?
They are, I think they're cast iron.
It might have been just where they've joined that boss on it and then dropped down there and they've just gone outside it.
I don't want to scratch the camera. Oh, have we moved it? I think it's come behind the camera.
No,
No.
no, it's flopped in the bottom of the pipe, look.
Yeah, it looks like cast, doesn't it? Right, we need to get him to flush the toilet, pull this camera out and hope that it comes flying past. We'll put the camera in there to stop it. Well, we couldn't get the camera down
Could
here.
you flush the upstairs toilet for us again?
No way, look what I've just clocked.
Please.
No flipping way.
What's
Come
that?
and look at this. I was just about to put that in and literally at a split second I just clocked that. Look at all the scratch marks of the rats getting up there.
Bloody hell.
That's quite impressive. Oh, the accountants have just phoned me.
A 6-inch pipe.
4.
Crazy. Right, give it a flush now and hopefully that'll come flying out of here. Do I need to take this rod out? Just going to stop
You
it.
can do, yeah. Yeah, you can do both, yeah. Right. Let's hope it comes out.
A miracle if that comes out in one shot.
I mean, like, look, we've just sorted that out in flipping, what, 4 or 5 minutes? I don't understand why
There we
people
go.
just are so lazy with their jobs. See, look at all the soil that was in that. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare because there's no way of getting around that.
But it's definitely better than it was, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we can't get this round that bend.
You know, the only other thing that might work, the little camera. If we get the little camera and try and nudge it, because that's more flexible, it'll go around the bend.
I'll go and get that.
So let's do that. Right, anyway, I was getting a bit distracted by that. So I've managed to get this camera down here. I've managed to nudge it along a little bit further, but for some reason I can't get it over that hill. It just keeps going over.
Do you want me to use the rods as well, maybe?
No, because you're going to push it back where I'm trying to get it from. Oh, 1 minute, I think I did it. Yeah, I think I've got it. Oh,
I can see the light of the camera.
It's literally just about a foot away from coming out the end, and I
wonder if I can reach in and get it.
Can you see it?
I can see the light, but I can't see the thing.
I can't see it at all now. Is that it on the side there?
Can you see my hand?
Yeah, I can.
Are you miles away? Or? I can't really
this
get.
Camera's that bad. I can't see.
China.
It needs a new camera head. I can't see the piece of metal at all now. You know what? It might be worth flushing the toilet again.
Shall I come from the other end? See if I can see it with a big camera. Right, I'm following you up now.
Oh, this camera's turned off. Goodness sake.
Oh, there it is now.
So let's see if that'll come out.
Come on.
It's literally just there.
Oh, it's getting stuck on that bit of pipe. Look.
And that's where I can't get it past.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've tried our best. It's not even anything to do with our job.
Yeah.
That's all good. So we've finished off round there, sorted all that out. The next thing that we're going to do is, this is just because we've checked absolutely every piece of pipe work. The last thing we haven't checked was the pipe from here to the main bit that's running down here. So what we're going to do is get in that cap. Hopefully the camera will go around there, but I don't think it will because there's like 3 90-degree bends.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The only camera that will get down that is the small one, but it keeps turning off.
So is it on there? Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got this off. Got the camera down there,
So it's going down there, and into this manhole. But look what we found here. So this part, this section of it, this isn't plastic. It's
cast iron.
Gold cast iron with all rust on the inside of it. When we've gone down it, I don't know whether you'll be able to make this out.
Oh no, it's further back. There. So if it's 20 millimeters one way, it's 20 millimeters the other way, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's where the cast joins the ceramic underground, but we can't actually see what's right here. But we can see there's a fair amount of scratch marks that was down there. So do you want to pull it back? Go forwards again a little bit, Rick.
To see the scratch marks.
And sometimes you only get one shot at them, don't you?
Well, just take our word for it, because there's
us.
scratch marks all over that. To be fair, this job has been one where there's been so many scratch marks on the pipe work from the rats, as you saw around the other side as well. Oh, didn't realise I was here.
Right.
Oh, bloody hell.
Can you guess what kind of flap we're going to be fitting to solve this problem? These multiple problems. It is the Pest Interceptor's rat flap. Okay, you can get these off Amazon. Only purchase the proper rat flaps. If you watch through all our other videos, you'll see how many jobs we go out to and people have bought expensive flaps, cheap flaps, plastic flaps, crap flaps, right?
Pardon the pun.
This is what you want. This is what you want, okay? And to fit these, quite simply, what you're going to need, if it's only this deep, just some decent pipe grips, and then that goes in there. You can see the arrow on the top telling you which way the flow goes, and that, with a bit of wiggling, there we go. I mean, it's that simple, okay? If this was a bit deeper, you might need to buy one of our fitting poles. We do fitting poles as well. You'll need to get them off our YouTube channel though, with our Shopify store, because we don't sell those on Amazon. And then always just check that everything's working okay. There we go. Perfect. And could you see a rat getting under that, my friend? No
Mick,
chance.
Mick.
I don't know who Mick is.
Yeah,
Is the Irish version here?
Irish Rick.
To be sure. Right. Looky here then, Rick. This is amazing. I hope the camera kind of picks it up correctly. But you can see how high the walls of this
Benching.
the benching is. You can see there's rat footprints in the shit that's up here. Right. Now ask yourself, see all the scratch marks as well where they've been pulling up poos? Look on that side. There's no way that shit on there, on that bit there where the camera is.
I mean, look at that. There's another pipe there that's full of old degraded poo.
Yeah.
But that's not meant to look like that, is it?
No. But luckily, we don't think this is adding to our customer's problem. But just for your reference, that is where the rats get the shit and they pull a nice big jobby up on the side and eat it there, take out the bits that they want, and then wait for the next one. It's almost like fishing, rat styly.
That's been like that for years, I think, because you can see there's a layer of limescale building up on the bottom of the overflow. But I mean, that's not our responsibility. It's not our problem, and it's got nothing to do with us in a sense. So let's just leave that as it is.
But you can definitely tell there's rats in there. Right, so if you've enjoyed this video, and you'll really love this video here, and this playlist here, and if you want to come and see about the rat-free lifetime guarantee, there's a link here. So click on it and see what we do and see how we can help you with those rats that no one else can get rid of. This is another one that's gone on for quite a while. And there was no need.